If I could be anyone I choose, I'd follow in Grandpa's footsteps and try to fill his shoes. It's Bryce Shavers. He was murdered in 2005 by 3 teenage boys who were hired by his stepdad to kill him. He had just turned 16, and he told me the day before Thanksgiving, it was on a Wednesday, and Thursday was Thanksgiving, and he told me, he said, I won't be here Monday because I have to go to court and testify. And I thought, well, maybe he was one of these kids that got in trouble and, was getting put on probation or something. But he was going to testify against his stepdad. And his stepdad hired 3 teenagers to kill him. The youngest one was 15. One was 18, one was 19. And so they murdered Bryce while he slept. He never felt anything because they shot him in the back of the head. It's the only good thing about it. He didn't feel any pain. And then there was no one arrested for about almost a month. And then one of my students said in her class one day, I got after her. I said, how come you're not working? And she said, I'm scared. I'm going to be next. The killers know that I know, and they live by me, and I'm going to be next. And I said, what? And I called the law, and of course they were arrested. This young girl I think she was 13. She dated one of the killers, and she knew the story, and she thought she was going to be next because they killed someone else before they killed Bryce. One of their little helpers they thought was going to tell on him, so they murdered him and buried him in Buffalo, Wyoming, 60 miles from Gillette, where Bryce was killed. He's buried in Sundance, and I think the reason is because they didn't want to bury him in Gillette because that's where he was killed. And the guy who hired him murdered was charged with the death penalty, but they didn't give it to him. He got prison for life. So did 2 boys. The 15-year-old may be out on probation. But that's Bryce's story, and he was stopping his stepdad from hurting any more kids. Mainly, I think Bryce was trying to save his baby brother, who was 2 or 3 at the time, and he was afraid that his stepdad was going to abuse him. That's all. Thank you.